His Excellency the Right Honourable Damien Hinds, Interior Security Minister of United Kingdom, Her Excellency Mrs. Ghada Fatiwali, Executive Director of United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, distinguished representatives of Member States, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I, first of all, want to thank the Executive Director of United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC, Mrs. Ghada Fatiwali, for inviting me to attend this high-level meeting on organized crime. To the Member States, particularly the United Kingdom, that have been working closely with us to tackle international organized crime on all its forms, I convey the gratitude of the Government of the Republic of Mozambique for their efforts of the international community. To all participants on this gathering, we express our desire and hope that this dialogue will come out with a new perspective that reinforces the role of the multilateralism and will bring holistic solutions at national, regional, and international levels. It is duly fair to recognize the roles played by the UNODC on embarking together the international community with its expertise by designing policies and strategies, providing technical assistance, and helping in mobilizing resources for various programs in many parts of the globe. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, over the last year, my country, Mozambique, has been severely targeted by criminal groups, putting serious threat to security, economic, and social stability. The aim of the terrorist groups is other than to increase fear, poverty, and instability. As a result of such atrocities, barbarism, more than 800,000 citizens have been displaced from their homeland, villages have been simply destroyed, including public infrastructures and private properties. The modus operandi of these armed groups suggested that their aims is not any other but to create panic and terror among the citizens, sabotage the national efforts to foster international development, and jeopardize the safeguard of the rule of law. To deal with this emerging situation, the government has put forward measures in order to reinforce security, provide humanitarian assistance, social rehabilitation, restoration of economic and productive tissue. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as we all have understood since the early beginning of these aggressions, Mozambique is facing a new phenomenon never seen in her history and which requires a comprehensive and a broader response at national, regional, and international levels. One of the crucial areas of such a response deals with the judicial power and law enforcement and criminal justice. In this regard, I would like to highlight that most of these criminals are forced to join armed violence and they are normally used as military shields. Some of them are just at their childhood and others and simply juveniles. This recalls on duties and responsibility of the state to both safeguard its sovereignty, the state of law, whereas the human rights are in the center of its jurisdiction. Both the society and public institutions play a key role in developing strategies to prevent and combat organized crime. For it, we welcome the UNODC for expanding and widening its scope by providing tools for practical cooperation with member states, which will enable them to develop national capabilities. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, if not much to suggest, we think that other areas where member states can cooperate with UNODC within this new paradigm are criminal justice reform, prisoner social and economic rehabilitation and reintegration, training of lawyers, training for prison servants. Before I conclude, I would like to convey to the UNODC through the Executive Director Mrs. Gada Fatiwali our sincere recognition for the importance of this very productive dialogue that provides us an opportunity to share our challenges and views on how to foster the role of multilateral international in this body. I will therefore to invite all of us as partners to come together with concrete plans and actions in making better use of the toolkit in order to prevent organized crime, protect the vulnerable, foster partnership, and deliver the fight against organized crime. Thank you very much for your kind attention.